Well, alright. Welcome to another one about my son's World of Tanks Xbox 360 replays. Yes, it's the Time Warp series. I need Time Warp music that, like the old Star Trek music or something. It's a Time Warp series. Going through some of the old clips that I have or gameplays. And gonna put a few of them out there every once in a while. And this is one of them. We're in the M445. We're on Westfield rain. In the first few seconds here, you'll see I'm stationary. I'm relaxing, maybe. Just sitting here trying to get a figure of what I'm going to be doing. Actually, I think I was pissing. But, the game was so long ago, I can't really tell you that for sure. We're going to go to the top of the hill, though, I do know that. And go towards the town, because towards the town is where I should be. Well, sort of, I guess. Could be someplace else. Could go down the other side, but seeing no one went down the other side whatsoever, yeah, I'm not going to go down there. So, that's how it goes, and you don't get help, then you don't go down there. Was thinking, like I said originally, of going to the right, but not going to happen. Alright, you'll see, you'll see this Time Warp series video. You'll see it, notice this from a long time ago, because you'll see I'm using the round radar map. And when the radar map, when they introduced the full map, the full mini-map, I stopped using the radar map, and that was quite a while ago. So, see if we get a shot of that T-29, and we don't penetrate their armor. Didn't expect it to go. Let's see if we can move down the town a little bit. And right now, I think that there's no one on the other side of the map. Again, the radar map just... I know people say, and I know people use the radar map still today, and some good players do it. But to take the time right now to click the start button or the back button, whatever, and look at the full map, it's just asinine when I can just look right down at the right hand side. T-29 up there. See if we can get one to go into him. Negative. I thought I was shooting through tree branches or something, so I couldn't see his outline very well. Another miss. So far we're not doing too well. Sitting here going, what am I going to do? We're going to move forward. That's what we're going to do. Because there's no sense of sitting way back here. There is artillery in the game, so we got to be careful of that. And here comes a tiger. Well, here we come to get a tiger, and yeah, I put a shot into my own teammate. And look at that. They just spread apart perfectly for me. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. There we go. 221 into the tiger. RR Tonk. And teammate bounces off my believe, so I get to finish him off for 154. He's out of the game. I'm going to post up right here because I'm worried about that artillery. I think. Like I said, this game was so long ago that when I say I was worried about the artillery, that's just what I'm assuming. Push out here, see if we can get a shot on either one of those. Ooh, SU-100. I don't need him to shoot right into my side of my tank there. So we get some shots on the T-29s. There's a lot of T-29s in this game. 241 out of that one. Teammate bounces. The T-29 right in front of me bounces. Did I say T-49? I might have. T-29 comes up the hill. Can I pull in through him? Nope. My track got damaged, and it wasn't from in front. At this point, I'm pretty sure I thought it was whoever was shooting me from up there, but it's not. I'm getting shot from across the map because none of our team went up there. Bounce one for the T-29 right after I put one into him, and another shot just misses me, and this is where I think I realize, hey, shit, they're shooting me from across the hill. Lose my track there. T-29 plants a good one into me. But I'm going to take 248 out of him, and he gets finished off. So yeah, I'm going to try to get an idea of, geez, I don't want to be out there because we have no one on the other side. And I'm still, at this point, not 100% sure. And we look at the big map. Yeah, we have no one whatsoever. I know they're not showing up on the outside of the radar. So they're not there. Take the ammo rack out of that T-29. 211 out of him. Oh, he gets his turret looking at me, so we got to back up. And again, there's artillery in play, so I'm kind of a little bit worried about that. But his shells were coming from my left. There it goes. Not my left, but in front of me towards my left. So I'm pretty sure that that building right there would probably make it hard for him to hit me, but possibly not. Yeah, T-29 friend is backing up. Can I get him? Ooh, yes, turret shot. Side of the turret is the turret of the T-29 is really strong, but not from the side. So we're going to move out now. Still worried about what's across from me. There's still 2 tanks over there, and their whole team is heavies. Pretty much our whole team is heavies too. That was a pretty odd game where most of the tanks in the whole game were all heavies, except for a couple in each team. You don't see it very often. I think I've noticed it one other time where the whole team was heavies. Everyone on both teams were heavies, which was kind of cool. I like seeing games like that, you know, and not necessarily that games have to always be like that, but when you see the games, like I said the other night, I was on Prokhorovka, and the other team had a tier 10 game, and they had, it was either 6 or 7 tank destroyers, and we had none. Prokhorovka is a tank destroyer heaven, you know, if played right, and their team played it right, you know, and our team were a bunch of idiots, so, but that's how that goes. Put one into the Black Prince, and then ram him, put another one into him. Ooh, I'm going to go for the Burt, but he rams himself to death. Get another one into the Black Prince. He's almost dead. And, I don't think that shot hit me. Whatever, game. And there's 2 tanks left. And they're not shooting over here, so they're getting into the cap. And there's one of them. So I'm going to head right to the cap ring. Get my ass into the cap. So, oh, there's the other one into the cap. So, this is one of those games where you know I hate capping. If you listen to my channel and you watch my videos and you listen to me rant on about early cappers and this and that, you know how much it pisses me off when people cap when we outnumber the other team. But at this point, looking at the full map, which it's hard to tell right now on the mini-map, I mean, you get an idea, but without looking at the full map, it's hard to tell how many tanks are closer or not. So I'm going to stay in the cap, and if they reset once or twice, I'll pull out. Again, I don't want to win by a cap. And these guys, here we go, we look at the big map, and they're quite a ways away, so I'm like, I don't want to get off yet. Okay, they reset it once. Come on, reset it again, bring it down. There we go. Alright, so, let's see, I jump off the cap really quick and get back on. Because we don't, you know, I don't want to cap out. That's not the way to win. It's when you outnumber the other team by, what, 7 tanks? 8 tanks, whatever it is. I see him on mic talking, and I'm like, you know, reset it again, and I'll jump back out. So, they're going to put a couple into this guy. They'll finish one off. And when the cap gets back up close, you'll see I jump out again. Because, you know, capping is in the game for a reason. It's a tool to win, but to use it when you're up by as many tanks as we're up by is just pathetic. So you'll see that they kill a tank, and I jump right off the cap, and I'm not even going to bother to get back on, so they should be able to get that last guy. And you can see the guy sitting there saying affirmative and stuff, you know, because it's the right thing to do, you know. Being a douche and jumping on the cap when you outnumber the team like that and winning by cap is just pathetic. So, even way back then, way back when this game was recorded, and it was a long time ago, because you'll see the post-game results. If you've been around a while, you'll see these results are old. Even back then, I hated capping if not needed. 23,000 silver without premium, 39 without premium for XP. With the premium multipliers, we got 59.88 for XP and 40,000 silver. I'm not even going to go through that list on the right because it's such a pain in the ass. We end up at the top of the list. 23.22 for damage dealt. 12.98 base XP. 2 kills. Reezy is online. 17 shots fired, 13 hits, 11 penetrations. 5 enemies damaged, took 2 of them out. Only 80 assist points, so that wasn't too hot, was it? And, you see I got no base capture points because I jumped out of the cap. So, for those people that cap early, and not necessarily cap early is its own stupidity. That's its own stupid thing. But even when you're towards the end of the game and you cap, I consider it capping early because it's capping when not needed. It It's just pathetic. You shouldn't do it. It's stupid, and this is the way you should do it. You want to get on the cap. If you don't have enough time to get back to help, or you're almost dead, get on the cap. Sit there. When the cap reaches 75, 85, 88, jump off if the game permits it. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Comment or subscribe. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me what I did right or wrong. And remember, when you're in that battlefield, shoot the red ones.